Immigrants built this country, literally. So this is for them, for all children of immigrants. This is also for those who came to this country in search of better opportunity, to be a part of a nation that promised freedom for all and equal opportunity to everyone willing to work for it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
He's crying, he's shedding his tears, and...
Who exactly are you saying built this country?
Chesley Major.
I like this Chesley Major. Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, we so sick of you bussy boys cosplaying us, then turn around and disrespected us. That's why we gonna keep giving you this work. It's deserved. Shaboozey, Shaboozey, Shaboozey. Shaboozey, boy. I know y'all saw Shaboozey get up there and show his bussy at the Oscars, right? Talking about immigrants built this country. Boy, stop. FBA, Foundational Black Americans, built this goddamn country. Tariq Nasheed over at Tariq Radio, he pretty much explains everything and breaks it down. But let's get into the video.
Family. Now this Shaboozey situation, I tweeted his speech yesterday, and the discussion about it went viral. There are a lot of discussions about the pushback on different message boards and things like that. There's a lot of pushback and commentary about people having feeling a certain way about what Shaboozey said.
They jumped right on Shaboozey's head. Bernice King, Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter, she had a lot to say about the situation. That's what Tariq talking about, but let's get back into it.
Nigerian American country singer, quote unquote, Shaboozey, he won a Grammy. And he got on stage and he did exactly what I say they always do. I tell y'all they always do this delineation. He took it a whole step further. Yeah, he took the delineation to a whole different level. It went past just delineation on what he did. Oh, what he did was went way past delineation. He stepped it up to something else. But I always tell people, when these non-FBAs, we get shamed into, oh, we all in this together. Oh, don't be looking out for yourself. Oh, don't be saying you FBA, because we is all black now. We all in this together. And every time these people win awards, they will hop on that stage and start talking about immigrants, Igbo. I saw a lot of that yesterday. There were Cynthia Erivo won something, Shaboozey, Tyler the Creator, and there were people running around, oh, Igbo is up. The Igbos are winning. Igbo, they run around yelling Igbo. The minute these people get a win, they start delineating. Every time. Who's that one girl? Had the little British accent. She hopped on stage. I'm the granddaughter of immigrants. The immigrants are so brave. I represent bravery. Immigrants, bravery, fleeing. Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, Olivia Dean, right. Olivia Dean. She hopped up there talking about how brave her immigrant grandparents were for fleeing. Okay, all right. So Shaboozey gets up there, and not only did he delineate, he said, this award is for immigrants. This award is for the immigrants. Immigrants built this country, literally.
Actually, he said, too.
He said, immigrants built this country, ladies and gentlemen. And folks felt a certain way about that. And let me tell you something. Some of the tethers were online trying to defend that. Well, he done it the truth. Immigrant did. How? Who? When? And when you ask them, give me some dates. When did these immigrants do all this shit? They start talking about Ellis Island and all this stuff. But I want y'all to understand something. Now, let's be very clear. Now, what they'll try to do when we start pinning them to the mat, they will try to do a little flimsy thing, trying to compare us to immigrants. But no. They only do that when we pin them to the mat. I want y'all to understand something about that narrative, family. I want y'all to really follow me on this. Follow me. I want you to understand what they're doing when they say that bullshit. When they say immigrants built this country, they're not saying that we're immigrants. They know we're not immigrants. They know that. They're not saying that foundational Black Americans are immigrants. They're saying that we don't exist. I want y'all to feel me. They're erasing us. They're saying that we don't count. That's what they're saying, ladies and gentlemen. What they're doing is trying to push this little imaginary reset button on American history. They're just erasing us altogether. I want y'all to understand that they're not saying we're immigrants. They know good and well we are not immigrants. They are saying what we did didn't matter. And we're persona non grata. You understand? They're trying to frame America, the way they're framing it, it starts when voluntary newcomers arrive, not when the country's wealth engine was being built through forced labor of foundational Black Americans. So they're trying to do a reset and start the country's foundation on the reset. You understand what I'm saying? What they're trying to do, they're trying to do a Jedi mind trick. Because every time we say we built it, what do they say? Well, y'all had to do it by force. That's them trying to negate what we did, as if it doesn't matter or it doesn't count because it wasn't entrepreneurial or it wasn't aspirational. We were forced, so it doesn't really count.
Man, boy, I tell you, look at here. These people are willing to just go out their way to show FBA disrespect. And it's time that they get checked. I'm talking about from the gate, we should have been getting at their ass, but it's never too late. I'm talking about just check this guy out. Come on now. FBA don't even get down like this. But let's get back into the
reality is forced labor is exactly what built the foundational infrastructure and the capital of this country. Because the system was designed to extract wealth without paying wages.
And that's exactly what's going on today. You got a lot of people out here trying to act like their cause is so humane. Like, why are they treating people this way when they know good goddamn well all they really want is cheap labor? Because, see, cheap labor is what built this country. Actually, free labor. Let me get that right. Free labor, God damn it, is what built this country. And now they're seeing, oh, if I get this Hispanic guy to come in and do the work, he'll do it for the low. Or let me use this African or Caribbean immigrant. I could actually pay him pennies on the dollar when American citizens went to school to get the skills to do the same job, got trades, got the know-how and the wherewithal to get it done. But because people want to be cheap and, like I say, what this country was built on, free labor, people want cheap labor. That's what this is all about. Because if you really think about it, if they just went at the employer who employs these people, that'll cut the goddamn snake off at the head. Think about it. If you just went ahead and say, you know what? Anybody hiring illegals, we at your top. We gonna be at your ass. Your company's getting shut down. You're getting fined, possible prison time. This shit would stop instantly. So that lets you know they taking both sides of the fight. They playing both sides of the field. That's just how they do it, though. That's how them folks do it. You dig? But I digress. Let me get back on topic. Shaboozey, boy, he showed his shabussy. This bussy boy had the nerve to say immigrants built this goddamn country when immigrants were nowhere to be found. My people been in this country, wasn't no immigrants around. And now everybody talking about what they done. You just got here.
I want y'all to understand what these people want to say is if it was forced, then it's forgettable. Yeah, if they were forced to do it, well, it don't count. No, it don't work like that. That's why they always try to give credit. Well, the Chinese, they built the railroads. We didn't debunk that Chinese built the railroad bullshit a million times. They go to the same tropes. That the Chinese built a few hundred miles of railroad. They basically expanded what we had already built. We had already laid the tracks for the rail. We were owned, some of us were owned by railroad companies. Our labor built the railroad system all through the Midwest and the East Coast and the South. We were not only doing that, we were designing some of the bridges. Look up our brother Horace King, who was a foundational Black American who was enslaved, who was an architect, who was actually designing railroad bridges and other monuments and structures all over the South and even the Midwest. Horace King. Look up people like Granville T. Woods and others who were creating the mechanisms to make the trains work. Not only were we building the damn train tracks and the railways and clearing the brush in the wilderness to put the tracks in, we were creating the mechanisms to make the damn trains run correctly.
That's why we delineated, because too many people hating, too many people insecure at the fact that we made something out of nothing. They couldn't do that in their country. That's why they fled.
Let's stop playing games with people and hit them with history. Hollering about some damn Chinese. Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. So these people are playing a little Jedi mind trick. And now when we look online at some of the comments, there's a lot of tethers who are agreeing. Now,
I'm telling you now, watch your mouth. And that apology, that shit was weak. Like 14 days, 2 weeks, nigga. Even the black conservatives had something to say about Shaboozey talking shit. Cause y'all gonna get this work.
Now, Shaboozey, you said that immigrants built this country. What you talking about, bro? What immigrants built this country? Immigrants? You mean me? Let's be clear about what it means to be an immigrant. An immigrant means you came here by your own choice. You migrated here, you got on a plane, a boat, you walked, whatever. You came here voluntarily, but that was not the case with us, with my ancestors. That wasn't the case. Then you tried to have an apology. Then you tried to apologize and you said, well, I didn't mean to say immigrants, I meant black folks. And for real, Shaboozey, you being funny. You being funny, okay? Because don't act like you don't know how black Americans and Nigerians are different. Please don't do that.
Oh, he know for sure. Shaboozey know. It wasn't no Nigerians picking cottons in the cotton fields, and he know. Shaboozey just talking shit. He know better. Him and his people just got here. But let's get back into it.
But let's not act like y'all don't know the difference. When you're in your household, Shaboozey, what do you say? Oh, the African Americans, they're up to the nonsense again. They are captors, they're running the neighborhood. You know, if one of them guys, if one of these guys, they act up, I'm going to call the police on them. That's what you say in your house. And it's fine. It's okay. It's okay because we're different people and it's totally fine. But don't act like when you want to take credit for a great thing like building this nation, that we're all one people. We're not. But guess what? We're different people. Okay? We were here building the country from 1619, and I came to Virginia in 1619. Listen, I got DNA records that point to the 1600s in Virginia when I was here. Okay? When we were here, my ancestors were here in Virginia where it all started in the 1600s. You, Shaboozey, have two Nigerian parents. Y'all got here yesterday. So please don't do that. Don't do that. Just say, I apologize, and it was black Americans built the country and nobody else. Just say that. The apology, oh, it's black folks like me. Don't play stupid, because now that right there, you see, look, I don't like when people try to play like they don't know something when we all know they do. I don't like that. Don't play silly, bro. That's all I'm saying.
So immigrants built America, huh? That don't even sound right, but that's what Shaboozey said. He came out his face to say he about to erase FBA. Ain't no way. Look here, man. Immigrants renovated this country at best. You understand? Because black Americans built America. America was built on black Americans' back. You understand me? Free labor from slavery, you dig? Everybody gets to eat off of the root of the tree. You feel me? We the root. Everybody else, branches and just leaves. So don't you ever forget that, Shaboozey. But yeah, he got up there and got his award, an award that he got from singing country music that black Americans created, another creation from FBA. But now we're seeing we're more not alike than alike. And that's the reason for delineation. Because of niggas like Shaboozey. Niggas just like this bussy boy. We got to keep on trucking and moving forward and making steps for our lineage. You feel me? But this is why delineation is so important. You got people claiming where they're from, what tribe they're with. And okay, we don't have a problem with that. We don't have a problem with it. Black ain't flat black. Everybody want to be what they want to be. So guess what? We going to be who we are and what we want to be, which is FBA. We've redefined ourselves. Delineation movement in full effect. Tethers getting checked. But to Shabooboo and all the other tethers, y'all gonna learn to show some respect, because it's a zero tolerance policy for disrespect and it will not be tolerated.
Absolutely.
Let me know what you think about the video. Leave a comment below. Also, click that like button if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Peace.
Especially Major.